Welcome to Mathenatic. We are busy revising exam type questions for paper 1. So let us consider the following sigma notation with a lower limit of 1, an upper limit of infinity. We don't know what the term is, but we know that the sum to infinity is equals to 27. Remember that sigma represents Sn, and the upper limit of infinity tells me we have the sum to infinity. And it is given that S3 is equals to 26. That means that term 1 plus term 2 plus term 3 is equals to 26. The question is, calculate the value of the constant ratio. As I explained, the sigma notation represents the sum to infinity. And on your formula sheet, you can find the sum to infinity is equals to a divided by 1 minus r. And we know that this is equal to 27. Next, we know that S3, or the sum of the first 3 terms, is equals to 26. So this S3 is referring to this sum to infinity. So we know that the ratio in these two expressions would be the same. And again, I use my formula sheet to replace Sn with a formula for Sn, where n is equal to 3, and that is equal to 26. So now we have two equations with the variables of a and r in both of them. The Sn formula that I'm using looks similar to that of the sum to infinity. And what I mean by looks similar is look at the denominator. Both of the denominators is 1 minus r. Now, can you see that this expression right here can be written as a over 1 minus r multiplied with 1 minus r cubed over 1. So what I'm doing is I'm extracting the a and the denominator, and I'm writing that as a separate multiplier. And whatever is left, I put over 1. Now we know that this sum is equals to 26. But can you see by just rewriting this expression, we have the sum to infinity as part of this expression, and that value is 27. And what we have done is we have gotten rid of both of the a's in these expressions, and we can finally focus on answering the question that says, calculate the value of the constant ratio. So let us follow the steps to find r. So from this position, I am dividing by 27. So when I divide both sides by 27, the 27s will cancel out on the left, and on the right I have the fraction of 26 divided by 27. Now I'll move negative r cubed to the right hand side, and that becomes r cubed. And I move 26 over 27 to the left hand side. So I have 1 minus 26 over 27, and that's the same as saying 27 over 27 minus that fraction, and that simplifies to 1 over 27. So in order to find r, I can take the cube root of 1 over 27, and that means that r is equals to 1/3. So the constant ratio for this pattern is 1/3. Thank you for watching. Support us by liking and subscribing to Mathenatic. Check out our Digistore for math study notes, with free downloads for statistics and financial math. Follow the link in the video description.